Looking out across that shoreline, lonely little orange boat light, heading out for somewhere new. If I lead into my so-called breakdown, I could build myself back up now. Better than before, you'll see now. I should set sail soon too. And I try, but nothing's getting through. Oh, uncertain life, I'm telling you that I just don't know how I'm gonna keep moving on. Soon as I let go, feel the bad times coming on. And I just don't know how I'm gonna keep moving on. Soon as I let go, I feel the bad times coming on, coming on. drop. We are moving till our body drop, body drop. We are moving till our body drop, body drop. We are moving till our body drop, body drop. We are moving till our body drop, body drop. We are moving till our body drop, body drop. Hands up. Drop. We are moving till our body drop, body drop. We are moving till our body drop, body drop. Till our body drop, till our body drop. Turn it. Till our body drop, till our body drop. Turn it. Till our body drop, till our body drop. lost all the will to pretend. I wanna keep moving, but everything changed and I don't know when. But tell me what you think. What am I doing? Oh, I might be too much to compete with, but there's something underneath this, and I don't need to know the reasons. It ain't hard to feel the feeling. We've been choked to keep from screaming. We've been boasting to believe in, being eroded by the seasons. But we're human in the evening. Take it away now. Take it away now. Running your mouth out. Take it away now. Take it away now. Take it away So hit me with the rumors. Tell me how to feel, tell me how to age. A billion users, weaponized boredom, idle change. We don't wanna feel useless. We just wanna get by and enjoy the day. 'Cause honestly the truth is, no one's enjoying this anyway. It might be too much to compete with, but there's something underneath this, and I don't need to know the reasons. It ain't hard to feel the feeling. We've been choked to keep from screaming. We've been toasting to believe in, being eroded by the seasons. But we're human in the evening. Take it away now. Take it away now. Running your mouth out. Take it away now. Oh, I expect to see the beauty where I can. But oh, perspective keeps on slipping through my hands. It's all just too much to compete with. Guess that's something I should deal with. I've been caught up in my feelings and can't seem to see the reason. We've been choked to keep from screaming. We've been ghosting to believe in, being eroded by the seasons. But we're human in the evening, so take it away.
If we are to survive, a new balance must be found. In normal times, evil will be fought by good, but in times like these, it should be fought by another kind. Cold turkey.
No horse guard, you feeling like we just barred. All caught up, lost on a day shift, feeling stunned, I make us see stars. Let's shut this down and hit this, give the penny more bars. To fold this down to the rave, each one will be on the cards. That's how I like it, saw that look on your face as I went in, it got me gas, so it's only right that I should give you more hyping. So hot is piping, them styles that I'm liking, match to the box, flash flame on the mics, the same what ice are striking. It's a madness, I does this with practice, to make sure that you can't match this, I'm match fit, active, me I just stay active, vibing off the masses, so I get it hyperactive, it's carnage.
times this will pass. Just be nice to yourself, like yeah. I know that this got out of hand. We can't do shit, so just relax. It's all part of a plan. Can't stop it all, shit kinda just happens like that. But when surviving the day seems like an impossible task, if you need a friend, you need only ask. Like all the other times, this will pass. Just be nice to yourself, like yeah. I know that this got out of hand, but we can't do shit, so just relax. Yeah, well, the worst is it's not only you though. Everybody I know has been cut down. That's a sign of the times we're subdued. Oh, all the world with no space to be found. But even if the world is like ending, probably we won't change it right now. So I guess there's no use in pretending. I feel fine and don't have the same doubts. So how should we proceed? What is it that we need? What was taken from me? And why can't I name it now? They stolen what once was free to sell it back for a fee. Guess I should let it be, but I have a hard time letting go. It's fair just to let you know. It hurts less to forgive what you can't control. And sometimes that feels like a lot to ask. But like all the other times, this will pass. Just be nice to yourself, like yeah. I know that this got out of hand, but we can't do shit, so just relax.